Shalom la b'chayayim shal yasha'Allah. Peace be to the election of the nation of Israel, consisting of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans, the elect, Ha-Nabayayim, Ha-Ra'ashim, the prophets, the heads of the Bayat Dawadah in the house of David, the aristocrats, the best rule, right, who are all men, and the rest of the 100, well, the rest, like here, the 1/3, that is, the men, women, and children, which are believers of the prophets of the 144,000, which they are speaking them words of Yahweh Shai, okay? It's that you believe in the words which the prophets speaking on behalf of Yahweh Shai, who's the world ignorant calls Jesus Christ, alright? Which he speaks the words that was given to him by his Father. He, in fact, is the word of Yahweh, alright, which is the Most High. And will collectively receive the Tawah, which is a mark of exemption from the judgment, which is imminent. To Yashay Shalom wa call halayim la alahayna wa Yahweh bahashem Yahushai bahashem Rakakodash. All praise to our power, Yahweh, which is the Heavenly Father's pure name, alright? In the Paleo Hebrew, bahashem in the name bahashem Yahweh Shai meaning he the deliverer. He the savior for the nation of Israel, alright? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans are the Israelites, the Lord's people, his chosen people. Habachayar Yim, alright? And of course, I want to give double honors to our elders and apostles at Great Millstone who were well. Shinya Kabad La Shalayachim Nawa was a Konyam Nawa, Shalayasha'ala, Godwala Rakab Ba'aith. Giving double honors to our apostles and our elders of Israel, which are a great millstone in these times. Wa shalom wa chesed la b'chayarim shal yashala. Peace and mercy to the election of the nation of Israel. Shem Yah Mafpa. My name's Mafpa. Mayan Gadwala Rakab Machana from the great millstone camp, Plaintables, Baha Babal in Babylon. Ba Ayar in the city of Philadelphia, Abawa'a. Believe that I come with another lesson, or I believe that is. I'm Lamadium. And this is just through the Spirit. I've seen this off of Zero Hedge, one of my, if not my favorite article publication. And our news outlet, it says here 2020 just begun and weird things already started to happen all over the world. And if you didn't know by now, the apostle, or the Shalayach, which means to be sent out, which that's the apostle Tahar, or which means pure, deemed this year, alright, being the year, which this year is also a new, Ra'ash, alright, the new beginning, or what's that? I want to say the beginning of which is ahead, alright, like you say, Genesis, by Ra'ashiath, alright, and this is the beginning of a new decade, 2020, alright, the vision being 2020, okay, clear. Alright, and he deemed it the year of prophecy, alright, which we believe the prophecies are going to continue to come to pass, and Yahweh Ratzazah, all of their prophecies come to pass, okay? So, as the apostle Shalayach Tahar Mar said, he said that it comes with a whole new spirit, okay? And especially with a new decade, it comes with the whole spirit with that. As he's going into, how every decade, your 80s, your 70s, your 90s, it has a certain spirit that comes with it. Right? A racha that's with it. And we will see what this comes with, which prophecy is mainly what it will be fulfilled. It says many of us are expecting 2020 to be a very unusual year, okay, and that's speaking to the prophets. Okay, because you have it that there's going to be many different prophecies were written of old, all right, are going to occur, and it's going to be pretty unusual, all right, to see what you're going to see, but it's written. Okay, to the masses, is going to be absolutely frightening, terrifying, haunting, but to us, it's going to be a bit rough and rocky, but us ourselves, we will be stable due to having the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which is going to be the stability, the faith of our time. Okay, as it is written in the book of Isaiah. What is that? Isaiah. Let's see, Isaiah chapter. It's either 33 and 6 or something like that. Yeah, Isaiah 33 and 6, like it. It says, "In wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the strength of thy salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure." Okay? And that's what's going to keep you stable. Having this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, knowing the times that we're in. Okay? It's high time to wake up and sleep. All right? The things that are written will be, Lord willing, be fulfilled. But definitely prophecy is going to be fulfilled, all right, at an alarming rate, as it has been going, as the apostles and the rest of the prophets have been sent out to, of course, condemn this kingdom being under which is Shashua, all right, the wicked, Adawam. It says, and certainly it didn't take long for the weirdness to start. Okay, it says in the article, I am going to share several examples of weirdness with you, and feeling that this is the Ra'ash, all right, Ra'ashiath, I believe that is, yeah, Ra'ashiath, that is to say beginning in Hebrew. It says of what we're going to expect over the next 12 months, all right, and if this man is actual all right, he is pretty much telling you, even as it tells you, I'm gonna get this scripture real quick, because like I said, it's through the Spirit. It might be Ezekiel 9, but it's the book of Ezekiel chapter 28 and 3, and it says here, "Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel." All right, Daniel Allah. Okay. Dan Ya Allah, all right, which Dan, I believe, means judge, all right, so Ya Allah, the Most High, is my judge. That's what his name means. And we know that Daniel, he had what the Lord deals with Daniel, have dealt with Daniel, Dan Ya Allah, all right, and you, of course, you understand that by the different, just having wisdom from going back into what is written. Okay, it tell you that when you read back in what's that, I'm gonna just quickly go to Daniel's second chapter, I believe. You had Nebuchadnezzar, all right, he came with him with a chalam, I believe that's a dream. You read in the Hebrew, let's see, a chalam, all right, dream. And he, you had these, as it goes into, it says in the second year of the reign of Nebuchadnezzar, and Nebuchadnezzar dreamed dreams, all right, so he had dreams, Chalamium, okay, Chalam na ba, yeah, it's like that's right there. Chalam wath, all right. So this would be plural for dream in Hebrew. Chalam wath, all right. You can say a little yum too, but that's just what it's here in the Masoretic text. It says, dreams were in his spirit, Rechawa, right? Rechawa, All right, like wa, ra, wa, kha, wa, but it's pronounced ra, kha. All right, connector would be on there. Ra, kha. All right, wa, his, is the suffix. Okay, it troubled him. All right, ra, kha. You have wa. What's that? See, I'm not familiar with that word. I have to check it real quick. You got Sanah. Let's see. Wa Sanath Wa. Alright, that's his sleep. Okay. Yeah, so wherein his spirit was troubled and his sweet break from him. And it says, and the king commanded to call the magicians and the astrologers and the sorcerers and the Chaldeans for to shew the king his dreams. So they stood before the king. And the king said unto him, I dreamed a dream, and my spirit was troubled to know the dream. He wanted the knowledge of it. And then spake to the Chaldeans, to the king of Syrak, O king, live forever. Tell thy servant the dream, or the Chalam, all right. And I will show the interpretation, okay. And now, when you go into it, I'm gonna just skip down, and you end up finding out I have to just read it. King answered, said, I know certainly that you would gain the time, because ye see things are gone from me. But if ye will not make known unto me the dream, there is but one decree for you, for ye have prepared lying and corrupt words to speak before me till the time be changed. Therefore tell me the dream, and I know that ye show me the interpretation thereof. And the Chaldeans answered before the king and said, there is not a man upon earth that can show the king's matter. Therefore there is no king, nor lord, nor ruler that acts such a thing at any magician or astrologer or Chaldean. And it is a rare thing that the king requireth, and there is none other that can show it before the king except the gods whose dwelling is not with the flesh. For this cause the king was angry and furious, and commanded to destroy all the wise men of Babylon. All right, because they couldn't interpret the dream for him. It says, and the decree went forth, the wise men should be slain, and they sought Daniel Allah and his fellows to be slain. And Daniel answered with the counsel and wisdom to Artrach, Slaki, if I got the mispronunciation, the captain of the king's guards, which are gone forth to slay wise men of Babylon. And he answered and said to Artrach, the king captain, why is the decree so hasty from the king? And Artrach made the thing known to Daniel Allah. It says, and then Daniel Allah went in and desired the king that he would give him a time, and he would show the king the interpretation. So Daniel, all right, he of course, he said he'll show him what the actual dream mean. All right, because remember, the Lord revealed his secrets to his servants, the prophets, the different mysteries and such. All right, the Lord deals with the prophets. Okay, now you have it with Daniel. He actually broke it down. All right, because it ended up telling you here that it says, then was the secret revealed unto Daniel Allah in the night vision. Then Daniel blessed the power of heaven. So we have to obviously understand, as prophets, we get the revealing. Or we had the Lord supping with us to understand the vision. All right, the vision, which is, what's that? What they got for the Hebrew word for their machzah? Let me see. I gotta check. You got chazawa. All right, chazaw or chazawa. All right, this is vision. All right. He blessed the power of heaven. All right, we can't do this without Yahweh Shem Shai giving us the understanding. All right, the wisdom. Okay, and so we got to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. So, I just wanted to say that, just to, let you know. So, he was able to even I believe Nebuchadnezzar even said, he said, but there is a power in heaven that revealeth secrets and maketh known to the king Nebuchadnezzar what shall be in the latter days. Thy dream and thy vision of thy head upon thy bed are these. All right. It says, are for thee, O king, thy thought came to thy mind upon thy bed, what should come to pass hereafter. And he that revealeth secrets maketh known to thee what shall come to pass. All right. And the Lord revealeth the secrets. All right. But as for me, this secret is not revealed unto me for any wisdom that I have more than any living, but for their sakes that shall make known the interpretation of the king, and thou mightest know the thoughts of thy heart. All right. And Daniel goes into breaking down the vision and such. All right. Which Nebuchadnezzar seen his head, which is the at the top, which is itself. The image head of fine gold was Nebuchadnezzar himself. It goes down and show you the different kingdoms, the major rulership, the Persian and Medes. You got the Neo-Babylon, the Persian and Medes, the Greeks, and you have the Romans. Okay, you have the Toes, which is a divided kingdom. Okay, well, the legs of iron. All right. You read all the different, like you had right there tell you about the third kingdom of brass. They get inferior in metals and splendor. All right, but it gets stronger as it goes down. All right. So all right, that's basically it I want to bring on that. So back to the precept. Daniel was a wise prophet. All right, I just want to make that point, and just want to kind of go a little bit in it briefly. That we prove all things, make full proof of thy ministry. It says, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. Now, you know that because we have it, what? A satham is a secret. All right. Something that's to be stopped up, to be kept secret, closed up, to be hidden. All right. And we know that because, look, he has been given certain blessings. And pursuing to the book of Psalms, 64th chapter, and it tells you that they search out, Psalm 64 and 6, it says they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both their inward thought of them, of every one of them, and the heart is deep. Okay? Right, the inward thought of them, of every one of them, speaking about the wicked, all right, is deep. All right? So the Lord, he does have these ease, all right, with a certain amount of some knowledge, all right, which is primarily wickedness, but he had them with a carnal, all right, way of they search out everything. Okay, they do diligent search with a constant effort. Okay, let's see, deep. You got imak in the Hebrew, which is, look, deep in depths. Okay, so they go, all right, to the depths, okay, of things. Deep, literally, figuratively, exceedingly deep thing. All right, everything. All right, and he literally goes into, as the apostles and elders go into the different archaeology. Of course, dig into the earth. He search out everything, the text. Yeah, he knows. Because the left hand side, he deals with that left hand side to tell him something. All right, these spirits. Because you remember they call out these different spirits. Okay, they use witchcraft. That's another one of their blessings. All right, so Let's continue on. It says, that makes this a perfect environment for weird. So say, let me says, we live in a time at the pace of change has reached at so look, it says the pace of change has reached an exponentially rate, and our society is literally coming apart at the seams all around us. Okay, so even Ed knows himself, if he's this actual author, which this author actually is now Tyler Darden. It's actually another author. His name is Michael Snyder. Okay, via this most important news. This is a repost on Zero Hedge. All right. He doesn't have any hedge. Okay, he's going to no protection. He's going to be brought down. All right, kind of the wicked going to be brought down. All right, and this look, he knows. All right, they know. It says here, the pace of change has been reaching at an exponential rate, right? So, and we know that because we'll go real quick. This is Matthew 24. And Mathathiath, and which is the gift of Yahweh, the Most High. In Hebrew, that's Matthew's Shemwa, his meaning of his name. This is Matthew 20, 24, and 22. It says, and except those days be Actually, I'm going to start a bit ahead. It says here, it says, for then shall be great tribulation, okay, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor shall be, okay? Because remember, this is the Lord is as it's going to tell you, except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Okay, the time has been made short. Let's go into that word for shorten. The elect, eklektos, alright, or bachayar in the Hebrew. Alright, depicted, chosen. Alright, bachar means chose. Bachayarium, alright, dealing with the chosen. Alright, which is the elect. 144,000, the rest of the 1/3, number of multitude. Okay, men, women, and children, believers. Okay. Prophets are of that 144,000 number. 1/3, rest of 1/3 are of the 1/3. They're Israel, the Most High. They're just not prophets. Okay. Choice, the best of his kind. That's why I said the aristocrats. All right. Excellent, permanent. It said apply to certain individuals of Hamashiachim. It says Christian. Hamashiach or Mashiach is the anointed one, which is Yahweh Shai. That's one of the actual titles for him. Okay, followers of Hamashiachim are followers of the Hamashiach, which they say Christ would be Christians, but it's Hamashiachim. All right, so it says Messiah is, it says here, as appointed by the power to the most exalted office conceivable. And this is the highest office, highest vocation. All right. They got precepts in here. Some of the different precepts, but even the favorite. All right. So the Lord has favorites. Okay. He loves Israel. He doesn't deal with any other nation. And Shana Aisha, all right, which that means hate. All right, Aishashua, which is wasteways Hebrew, which we know who that is. All right, just saying that in the Hebrew. All right. Jacob I love and Esau have I hated, as it says. So and this is all what the scriptures say. So the Lord shortened the time. All right. And change has happened, as it says, an exponential rate. Okay? And it's coming apart all right, as at the seams all around us. Okay, as it say, the Lord it says in the scriptures that I've seen Satan falling like lightning. Okay, that's really quick, you know. Boom, like there. The Lord's making a speedy riddance, all right, of this place. It says that makes a perfect environment for weird stuff to happen. It means that I will have no shortage of things to write about in the coming days. So he's already expecting, and he wrote this about on the second, all right, which is currently the second, the new, all right, of 2020. So he already expecting. Remember, they're wiser than Daniel. It says here, and I would like to start off by discussing the bizarre phenomenon that's happening in the skies in the Shemayim over Colorado and Nebraska right now. According to the New York Times, hordes of sophisticated drones, this is what they call Korah, a thumb, or calling them, sophisticated drones have been flying in precise formations. Are you serious? Over the two states in the night and neighboring news. All right, where they come from? They come in night drones, a lot of them flying in precise formations over the Colorado and Nebraska prairie. Why are they there? Unclean. It's creepy, said Missy Blackman, who saw the 3 drones hovering over her farm outside the Palisade, Nebraska, on a recent evening, including one that lingered right above her house. I have a lot of questions and why and what are they, but nobody seems to have any answers. So if they're actually called drones, why is this person actually questioning what they are, if they are so-called identified? Look, it says 1 or 2 unidentified drones is not a big deal, but we are talking about hundreds and potentially even thousands of drones. They are operating in coordination with one another, and nobody has any idea who owns them. This is ridiculous. All right, so as we know, in the scriptures, you hear that word for hover. We know that the scriptures speak about chariots, which are the chariots of Israel. What they so-called call UFOs. All right, so and this is what they actually are, you know, through the spirit. When you see these balls of fire, lights, all right, these are chariots of Israel. Okay. See, I can open the image in a new tab just to show you a bit bigger. All right, it's there. Those are, you know, be able to date that day things. Okay. Let's say continue. It says, let's just go into it and then we're gonna get some precepts. It says here that that are operating in coordination, which and we said about the hover. No, in the scriptures it speaks about so-called UFOs. They're the angels riding within them. Okay. No, hover. All right, you know, just quick precepts. Psalms. Let me see. Psalms 104. Let me see. Psalm 68. 68. I think that's like 68 and 20. Let me see. Let's go into it. Let me see. Not 68 and 20, but okay, let's see. Give me a wee moment. It tells you in the scriptures, just to speed things up, that the chariots of the Lord are what? Thousands? Let's see, thousands, something like that. Let's see, even thousands. Let's see. 17. it says here that the chariots of the Most High, all right, are 20,000s and even thousands of Malachium, all right, which is the angels, okay, angels, all right. So Rekub, all right, which is chariots, all right, Rekub, Alahayim, Rabathim, okay. It says, what's that? La Paya. Alright, that's Alap, which is thousands. You can check it. You have Shana'an, which is Sinai. You got Adanya, Lord. Adanya, Lord. Ba, them. Alright, in them. Alright, ma at the end makes it, was it like, ma is like, when you say like there as a, or there in a masculine, or them, okay, I believe, as a suffix. It says, Sayanaya. Alright, so Slaki, I might have a word mixed up. Alright, so Shana. Alright, Shana'an. Alright, which is repetitions. Marads in effect. Alright, let me go into this real quick. I want to check this out real quick. Countless are a great number. Network connecting a multitude. Alright, stacks. Alright, twice 10,000. So just going, oh, Shinya, right? From Shana. Alright, let me see, Slaki, I want to just check. Alright, charge or altar, Slaki. Alright, so I'm just going through the Hebrew a wee bit. Alright, so yeah, and it says the angels and the Lord among them in the holy place. Alright, and we, if you know anything about who were let out of what's it, Matzarim, we were let out with what, a cloud of fire, okay, a cloud of fire by what day, or what is it, a cloud of, let's see, as I tell you, let's see, what is that? A cloud by day and a fire by night, roughly paraphrasing, I believe. Okay, and which quickly we'll get that. Just one of them, I'll just go into. Just see if I can find something really quick. I can literally just type that in just to make it quick, expedited. Cloud. Because remember, clouds are in the scriptures. It's talking about chariots. All right. Cloud. I wanted one quickly in Psalms. Slakia. Is it here? Exodus 13 and 21. And the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of the cloud to lead them the way, in the night in a pillar of fire to give them light, to go day by day and night. All right. Now, cloud, as it tell you in the scriptures, in the book of Psalms, okay, do thy precepts to get understanding. 104 or 103. It tells you here 104, and 3, it tells you who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters. Okay, you know what waters, speaking about the Shemayim. Okay, Yum. Okay, waters, my Yum. All right, Yum means sea. All right, ma of sea. All right, so you have it. The Shemayim is of the waters. Shah pertaining to the waters. All right, Shemayim. All right, when you're talking about the firmament. All right, it says, "Who layeth the beams his chambers in the waters, who maketh his cloud his chariots." All right, chariot. Okay, which we're talking about clouds. Chariot, which is a chariot, mean vehicle. All right, ma rakab. All right, let's see what it says. Rakawab. All right. His, right? You got it right there. Rakawabawa. Alright? His is the end, makes it his chariot. Chariot. A vehicle written on. Okay? The Lord, he rides, the angels, they ride, alright, in the chariots. Okay? And that's the way vehicle of the angels. Okay, you read that in like Ezekiel 3, I think, yeah, the book of Ezekiel. All right. Yeah, it says, "Who maketh the clouds his chariots, who walk upon the wings of the wind." Okay. Who maketh his angels spirits, his ministers of a minister of flaming fire. Okay. You know, it tells you about a wheel in a wheel. Okay. Let me see. 3. I think, is it Ezekiel 3 or Ezekiel 2? I already tell you that the Lord seen what I mean. One of the prophets said he seen a flying roll. All right. And that's talking about chariot. All right, and give me a wee moment. Ezekiel 1. Just goes into it. All right. You know, you have to read this on your own. I don't want to make the lesson too crazy, but when they talk about whirlwinds and, you know, whirlwind, that's one of the other key words of talking about chariots. All right. Now, I'm just going to go into this one. And it says, because the angels ride in these vehicles. Okay, it says, the appearance of the wheels of their work were like the color of beryls gleam, and they four had one likeness, and their appearance and their work was as were a wheel in the middle of a wheel. And when they went upon four sides, and they turned not when they went. Okay. Speaking about the angels, all right, and they chariots, a wheel in a wheel, middle of a wheel, all right. And it says, and as their rings, and they were so high, and they were dreadful, and their rings were full of eyes round about them four. All right, and you know, you could check out this on your. I'm not going to go into this, you know, breakdown right now, just to keep it basic. Okay, so, you know, scriptures talk about the different, these so-called aerial phenomena, UFOs, as they say. We know what they are, okay? And they're entering the house of the thief, okay? Let's just continue to read. And they hover. It said hover, okay? So I'm going to just quickly show you that real quick in Genesis, all right? And this is always good for us to go over, okay? When they tell you that, remember in the beginning of Ra'ashim, by Ra'ashiath, that is Slakia, and tells you that, Yeah, this says, I think it's 1 and 2. It says, this is in the beginning, all right, the power, the Alahayim, all right, Slakia, Bara'ashiath, Bara'ah, created, it says, yeah, and it created Alahayim, Ath, definitely, Ha, Shemayim, heavens, firmament, right, Wa, Ath, and definitely Aha, Arataza, all right, the earth. All right, so continue on. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the spirit of the Alahayim, these are the angels, okay? Okay? Alahayim, it says, it says God, but it's Alahayim. This is the angels that led charged by Yahweh Shai. All right? Created everything under the blueprint of Yahweh. Okay? The word. It says, yeah, it says, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the spirit of Alahayim moved upon the face of the waters. Okay? Right here, go to the word for move. You got Rachap, Baha Baryath, Baha Lashwan Kodash, in the Hebrew and the Holy Tongue, to hover. Okay? And that's what these chariots, they were doing. They were, moving about and creating everything. Okay? Hover, to remain poised, uncertain in one place or between. Hover over. Okay? To be suspended. Okay? To hang about, stick around. All right? Hover. Just so that you know. All right? So, things were created. The angels, chariots, etc., etc., okay? Creating everything. All right, so, slap on this one. You're going to keep going back to this, because it said hover. So these are angels within these vehicles, which are the Marakab, are the chariots, all right, of the vehicles, all right. Now, it says here that according to the Denver Post, all right, actually, I'm going to continue. It says one of the two unidentified drones are not available. We're talking about hundreds and potentially even thousands of drones. And we showed you in that precept in Psalm 68 and 17. All right. Remember, Psalms 68 and 17. The prophecies they're speaking, the Bible is speaking. It says in the chariots are even 20,000, even thousands of angels. And the Lord is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. All right. Going back to the article, and it reads, Karawa, and it reads, 100, potentially even thousands of drones. All right, which we know it ain't no drones. It says that our operation coordination with one another, and nobody has any idea who owns them. Now, of course, the chariots, they operate like in formation. Okay, so, or they, as birds. All right, as we know in the book of Jeremiah 16. I think that's one. No, that's not. Is it Jared birds? See, I'm gonna just have to look it up real quick because I mixed it up with another precept. It might be in the same thing, but as birds flying. This is Jeremiah 31 and 5. It says, as birds flying, Yahweh of hosts. All right, the army. This is also the Lord army. One of the part of the Lord's army is the angels. All right, defend Jerusalem, talking about the children of Israel, the elect. Defending also, he will deliver it. In passing over, he will preserve it. All right, preserve. Shamar, what? Shamar, or you actually got Talat. Malat, actually. Let's see that. Waha Malat. Malat Yat. All right, so preserve, which is to slip away, to escape, deliver, to be delivered. All right. Let's go back. You know, the defend is a ganon. All right, a shield, a cover. You read the definition. Jerusalem is the children of Israel. Defending, also you deliver it and passing. So as birds flying, because they fly in formation. Okay, birds fly in formation when you actually check out. Okay, fly about, fly away. Even got here to hover. All right, to fly, to light upon. Okay. You know, so you get the understanding. You got to go into these different words and such, you know, get understanding. All right. So they got formations and such. All right. There's other precepts you can go into as well. All right. That's just some. Now, that's the deliverance of how the elect is going to get out here. They're going to come into the chambers, as it tell you also in the book of Isaiah. Is that 26 and 20, I think, maybe? Come into thy chambers to this, I forget to say, like, it's like it, 1 second. It say, Isaiah 26 and 20, come my people into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee, and hide thyself, as it for it be for, or for a little moment, until the indignation will pass, because it's going to be ICBM missiles that's going to be destroying this place. Okay, the chariots are going to be the delivering mechanism, the vehicles of the salvation. All right, now let's just continue forward, and because this article is, I probably have to do several lessons on the article itself. Yeah, nobody knows who own them. The Most High own these vehicles, which are the angels, and their vehicles. All right, it says, yeah, according to the Denver Post, very large drones have 6-foot wingspans and spent nighttime hours flying in a grid-like pattern. You know, these different certain flying vehicles can't do these different maneuvers that these the chariots can do. Different lights and all spiritual things they can do. It says the sheriffs, they're not bound by what is here in the carnal world. All right, and the terrestrial. All right, it says the sheriffs of Lincoln, Washington, Sedgwick counties told Denver Post on Friday that the officers have been getting calls all week about this unknown winged device. All right, days after initial reports of Phillips and Yuma counties caused a nation to stir. It says local and national authorities say that they have no idea who is operating the groups of large drones. They still saying drones, which is crazy. And it says, needless to say, it's a phenomenon. That's what they call it, aerial phenomenon. It's freaking a lot of people out, and it's spawning all sorts of theories. While the powers that have no answers, the mystery aircraft has been inspired a wide range of theories online. It has been the work of the Mexican drug cartel, and one commenter of the Post website said, no, it's obviously aliens. All alien means foreign, all right, from a far off galaxy. Foreign. So the angels are from what? They of course coming from what? Multi-dimensional travel. All right. Says perhaps it's History Channel looking for lost cities or ranchers trying to attack their cows. Other theorize. If you live in Colorado and Nebraska, you have seen these chariots. I'm gonna say, please send me some photos. Some photos. It says I would like to get to the bottom of this because this is extremely alarming. If they were just drones, you know, it's an easy explanation. All right. Just so you know. On a lighter note, over Washington, state officers recently spent 10 hours digging out vehicles that have been literally engulfed by giant tumbleweeds. All right, now I'm gonna pretty much stop there. We're gonna get this one real quick, and pretty much we can lead to be closing out. This is the book of Zechariah. Is it Zach or Zeph? Zach 5. It says here, and then I turned and I lifted up my eyes and I looked, and behold, a flying roll. All right, let's go into that word for fly. Flying again. I wap. To fly, to hover. All right, I wap. Hana says, Ayan. Yeah, my eyes. I look. Hana, and behold. Magala. Alright, which is roll. To talk about a chariot. Alright. I ga. Alright. It says here, and he describes it, and he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answer, and I see a flying roll, and the length of it 20 cubits, and the breadth of it 10 cubits, going into the just describing it. It says here, then he said unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth, for every one that stealeth. Remember who steal, all right, and man be found in his hand, he gonna be put to death. And we know that the children of Israel have been stolen and robbed from all of the different places we've been. All right, the coast of West Africa, stolen from, and you have it in out of America, out of the islands, Aya. All right, and you had a triangular slave trade, all right, which Adawam, Ishmael, and the rest of the heathen, so-called Africans, which are Ham. All right, they of course have done this, but is who is our possessors. All right, Adawam, the wicked. All right, who stealeth shall be cut off on this side according to it, and everyone that swears shall be cut off as on this side according to it. All right, so it tells you this is a curse. All right, unto them. All right, it's wicked basically right there. Okay. It tells you about entering the house of the thief. Right? I will bring forth, said Yahweh of hosts, and it shall enter in the house of the thief, being America. The house of the thief, the dwelling place of the thief, America is speaking about. Alright? Even though is scattered abroad, but it's talking about America. And to the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name. You know who did that? And it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. Okay? And you know these chariots are going to shoot fire, okay, out of them. You know. What's that, 3? Nah, it's Habakkuk 2? Or is it Habakkuk 3? No, it's not Habakkuk 2. Remember, they got lasers, concentrated fire that comes out of it. Alright, it tells you that people are going to get beaten to powder. Right, in World War III, because this is the Lord of hosts. All right, so I'm pretty much done with my lesson. Let's see. The scriptures talk about these Davidic vehicles. All right, called the chariots of salvation, I believe too. I gotta see if I can find, but I'm pretty much gonna close out my lesson right here. This is it. I'm going right here. And his brightness, Habakkuk 3 and 4, and his brightness was as the light, and had horns coming out of his hand, and there was the hiding of his power. Before him went pestilence and burning coals and went forth at his feet. Alright, this light, this horns coming out of his hand. Alright, let me see. Not sure if it says it in here. I gotta usually check it. Usually in the what it call. Where's my phone? I usually see it in the Where's my phone? I usually see it in my Swords app. Alright. Chariots shoot concentrated fire. Alright, zapping people, and it's gonna be crazy. And it's gonna be mysterious when people see this power happen. Right, they already seen the Lord showing all these magnificent works, all right, in the firmament. This is a beautiful Yapa, well, Pala, be wonderful as well. Let me just check something real quick. Habakkuk 3 and what was that? 7, 3 and 4. Yeah, bright beams, horns, bright beams. All right, that's talking about the concentrated fire. Okay, simple as that. All right, coming out of these chariots. Okay, so with that, I just wanted to do a quick lesson through the spirit. Power y'all by Shemal Shai. Okay, this place is gonna get obliterated. Okay, and it's going to be more strange things that's gonna occur. All right, I think in this article it talks about just the different weather, strange weather, wildfires. All right, and such too. But I'll have to read it and just go into it. But with that, hopefully you're edified. 2020 just began. It's 2020, year of prophecy. All right, and weird things are starting to happen all over the world. It's already been started. The Lord is visiting this earth. All right, the angels. Okay, gear up for a pretty eventful year. Lord willing, we be delivered this year. With that, I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Shem Shabbat Kakodash. Of course, double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, who well, peace and salutation to the elect. Well, Ba. All right, Mawathla Adawamium. All right, death to Adawamium. We know who that is. Red man. Okay, and I want to end it off with a curse, as we do. Alright, putting this curse onto our enemies, anybody who flagged this video, and those who are against the truth. Y'all Bashim Yashai, Bahashim Kakodash, Baksha, Shemada Palathiaita, saying to the Lord to hear my prayer right now in the name of the Holy Father and His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Here, please hear my prayer. Shalach Rayim wa Nashim wa Abadim wa Haragim wa Mashapatiyim all call Adawamium wa Hagawayim wa Ayabim Nawa Baba Kashab Baksha Yehovah Shim Yashab Bishim Kokodash Shalach Ash Ba Bayath Ma Adawamium Baba Kashab Baksha Yamyanaita Thawada Baman. Alright, just to give him putting sin evil, alright, and punishments to Adawamium. We are in you got Badium, Waharagium, what's that? Abad, I believe, is destruction. Haragium is killings. From Slakia, Abadium. Abad means destroy, yeah. Haragium, which is killings. Harag is the root. Mashapat, Yum is judgment. All is call, or all is two, and call is all. Adawamium, we know who that is, the wicked. Alright, Hagawayum is the nations, and Ayabium now our enemies. Alright, our adversaries. Baba Kashab Bakshab, please. And I said also to send Ash if I can remember, in the house of Adawam, alright, which is Babylon, America. wherever he dwells. With that, I'm gonna say shalom to the elect. All right, shalom.